Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So today we are going to take a look at the new 52 Kid Flash. I did not include him in my Wally West video because at this point I pretty much see them as two different characters. Especially after Rebirth. In DC Rebirth, we literally saw Wally West and the new 52 Kid Flash as two different characters. From what I understand, they made them cousins to kind of explain why there is two Wally West running around. So here we're going to take a look at the new 52 version of the character. And thanks to the steel chroma material, we can have a pretty darn good version of our friend, the new 52 Kid Flash. So for the chest piece and the head, I'm using the steel neon chroma material. For the hands, I'm using the red metallic chroma material. I wanted to use the red metallic chroma material for the pants, but I couldn't really get the colors I needed, so I'll show it to you in just a second. For the headpiece, I'm still using the vesture of proselyte headpiece. The chest piece is the Kryptonian flex suit, so that I could get, there were some sort of red lines a bit on the chest piece. It's not exactly the same red lines, but it creates the effect well enough that it kind of works. For the belt, I went with the Speed Force Spectrum belt, didn't really know what belt to use. And for the pants, I'm using the Spiral Operative pants that we got not too long ago. I wanted to get the red lines on the leg, and also the red sole on the boots, and somehow the new Spiral Operative pants were pretty much perfect for that. So for the legs, I would have wanted to use the red metallic chroma, and sadly I could not get the lines on the legs, I could not get those red, so that's pretty much why I did not use it. And then later on in comic, there seemed to have been like a version, I think it was a version that came from the future that had actually the full cowl. So we were kind of able to reproduce at least some of that. There should be a whole bunch of red lines maybe on the pants and even more lines on the chest piece. But I couldn't really find a chest piece that actually did a good job of reproducing that look. So I just went with the cowl, and that was pretty much it. And then later on, I think around the time of Rebirth, DC Rebirth, they somehow gave him the old Wally West costume for some reason. It wasn't exactly it. They made a few changes to make it more modern, I suppose, in their views. Basically, they had some sort of black lightning around the waist. I thought I could use the reverse belt, but somehow it didn't work at all. So here we pretty much have the trim classic gloves, but the edge of the gloves black. The chest piece and the pants, any slimline would do the trick. The boots are the nuclear boots, and the belt is the Speed Force Spectrum belt. And for the cowl, I'm still going with the vesture of proselyte cowl. It's not exactly it, but it's as close as I was able to get within the context of DC Universe Online. My guess is that maybe they were trying to match it with the TV version. The TV version pretty much looked like what you're seeing right now. It was pretty close to the classic version of the Kid Flash costume from the comics. Obviously, they had to put in their little personal touch, but within the context of the TV shows, it was pretty darn close to the classic costume that Wally West had in the comics. Obviously, they didn't give him yellow boots; they had to give him red boots. But what you're seeing here is fairly close to what the TV version looked like, at least when he first appeared in the show. But they didn't seem to know what to do with Kid Flash in the TV show, so they pretty much got rid of him quickly enough. He was able to make a few appearances in the Legions of Tomorrow. I thought he would become a regular cast member, sort of like what they did with Constantine. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be, I guess. So as you can see, we can make a pretty darn good version of the new 52 Kid Flash in DC Universe Online, most especially if you have the steel neon chroma material. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about DC Universe Online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. Or click one of the videos that you see on your screen right now. Bye-bye.